go. Well, Nami, we may be going for a reset here. Or something, unless
it might just be glitching out on the actual interface, but here we go, already here on the middle point. Liquid getting a little bit of an advantage. They are on point first. AZK going to play Soldier 76. A lot of that past DPS experience is going to come into effect here. Didn't expect that, so I thought I was going to see him on a Hog, but they didn't bring Hog at all. Meanwhile, Immortals, Grim Reality on Tracer.
He's wrapping around the backside, and Liquid will be taking the point first, presumably. I guess I'm not sure if Nami has made his way in yet, but Verbo.
It's him right there. Somebody's holding the shield.
Oh, all right. Well, he's around.
Oh, wait, no. That's Liquid. That's got to be Mezzer. So
yep.
I don't know what's going on here. Immortals, do you even see a Reinhardt in that mix? Nope, there we go.
There we go. All right, well, so here as we get unpaused, and we'll be able to continue on.
That's great.
The game, so.
What I was going to point out is the Tracer versus Soldier 76 stuff that we're seeing on here. Otherwise, there's a lot of the same for the most part on either side. Neither team opting for a Roadhog here on this point. So those are the biggest differences. That's 35% here for Liquid.
That's a shame on the side of Immortals, but I have to roll with it as there is going to be a nano boost that was used onto Diva, though actually Nami is going to go down right out of the gate here. 3 already for Immortals. Look at this. They are able to get some back, though. AZK using that tack visor. He gets 2 of his own. Grim Reality finally shuts him down. Immortals are just a hair away from being able to cap this one off. Earthshatter from Mezzer. That's a big-timed Earthshatter as he takes down Athan. Grim Reality both allowing Team Liquid to stay on this point, hold on to it. And Immortals were just that close, The
first stage of Nepal. Nami gonna go in with a shield barrier. And there's a Graviton landing in the back line of Liquid.
Go. Will the follow-up be there, though? Oh, that ball! Oh! Look at that! Self-destruct from Hyped is going to go through them, and he cleans up onto Minstrel as well. And that is a big-time self-destruct coming out right there. On this point, we're going to be seeing this down to one final fight. AZK using that tack visor, seeing what he can find. Does get Agilities, who switched over to the NGE. Grim Reality off that Pulse Bomb is able to pick up AZK, and look at Grim Reality just all over the place, cleaning up on this damage that his team is putting out there. And Rafa gets Athan, so you got to get Verbo back to the fight for the heals, really, and he is on the point right now. And look at this, Immortals just cleaning house at the moment. Nami's swinging away, and he's able to get 3. Hyped, getting 2 for himself. That's 5 down. It's only Mezzer left, and there's a self-destruct there. He can't go anywhere. That will be Immortals with the reverse sweep on the round.
The closed doors, there's like 1 or 2 little tricks you can break out, but Soldier 76 a much more reliable pick here, and they're going to see Soldier 76 on both sides, and both sides trying to take the outside. Mezzer backing off as Nami and the rest of Immortals starting to win a little bit of the shield game, but Liquid not under threat yet, but Hype's going to get pulled forward, and he's going to go out back.
There we go, as we get things kicked off. No one is actually going to die yet. Nami was so hurt. Minstrel was able to get the cleanup, but Mezzer is quite hurt himself, and his shield's going to be going down soon. Does get the heals from Dahang, though, to keep himself alive. And Dahang actually getting, I think he got hooked into the pit by Agilities, and Grim Reality gets ID, so that'll give Immortals a chance to come back in. Agilities with another hook, sending Mezzer down into the pit. Pulling off some very, very big plays here from that man. Couldn't quite connect on that one, but Grim Reality's there to clean up for him. And Immortals starting off strong yet again here, and they already have 3 ultimates to work with. Kind of played the choke. Play up. And now just waiting for them to re-engage here, Liquid with ults.
Back into the shield game phase. Self-destruct's going to get thrown out in the back. Team Liquid stepping back on the grenade. Brad trying to retake 20% difference, 30% difference. As Immortals keeps extending their lead, more and more Earthshatter coming out, but not a whole lot getting out of it.
Here comes Nami, though. He's also has a, oh, hey, that's a self-destruct out of Hype. He's able to get 2, and Immortals hanging on very strong right here. Nami getting pulled right back in, but he's got a lot of support behind him as Ethan finishes off Minstrel, and they're just playing very pressed here. I don't think Liquid's going to be able to get back to the point. This could be Immortals taking the first map because Nami's got that Earth Shatter. As soon as they try and even come close, he's just going to shut him down unless they can get Rafa onto the point. He's trying to get that Earth Shatter off, but no, nobody could get there in time. And that is going to be Immortals coming out strong, actually similar to what we saw them do at MLG on Nimbani, right? So, except for they had AZK on Genji rather than Tracer, but this could be very deadly for them right here. And look at this, diving in right away. ID trying to get some pressure onto the supports in the back there. They trade 1-for-1 so far. Hang gets taken down as well, though. Not exactly what they're looking for. They do take down Verbo, so they've managed to get a few kills. If they can maybe reset quick enough, Liquid, and get their respawns, though, they have managed to kind of stagger a couple of deaths. If they can get the respawns, though, they could be able to get back quicker than the Immortals players. But, they're coming back in.
Right now, Immortals definitely with a hand up in the ultimate economy. Team Liquid, not really close to anything besides a pulse bomb, but Immortals pretty close to a self-destruct. I'm sure others will follow up as they're on defense. They will generate quite a bit here in the next few moments, but ID trying to get in the back and take out a support on Pharah.
ID is back there. That's going to be a pulse bomb. AZK finishes off Nami, and he's going to find Grim Reality as well. That's 3 so far for him in this fight. And Dehang is soon going to be up on a resurrection. Not really many players around at the moment for Immortals. Actually, they're all backed up right now as Liquid able to take it on the second fight here. ID gets hooked, though, by Agilities. He was still up in that window, I believe. So they do get the point, or they get the point that will unlock here, going back to a somewhat normal of a composition, and it looks like Immortals want to take the aggression straight in. Agilities here with the whole hog. He's able to get 3 already. Hyped takes down Mezzer, and Hyped getting yet another one. That's Minstrel. And Immortals, very aggressive play.
Hey, here we go. Immortals still playing really far forward in the streets phase on Liquid. Liquid just not getting it together. They're going to throw out a self-destruct to see if they can make that work, but it will find 3. Rafa coming up big.
It hit up against the wall, and it didn't continue sailing and caught all those guys in there. That was great out of Rafa. Man, that is going to do some pretty mean damage.
Barrier. And not too far away from an Earth Shatter. Liquid pretty dry, getting close to a pulse bomb and a sound barrier of their own.
Well, they're just posturing at the moment. Immortals have regained themselves. And they're waiting to start into this next fight. They're still just... no one's really engaging as of yet. It's just kind of like looking at each other. Oh, here we go. There's going to be an Earth Shatter coming down. There will be a sound barrier for Immortals as well, as they're trying to push Liquid back right now. And they do make them go all the way back towards spawn, but Liquid was good not to use anything right there. And I think we saw at least 2 ultimates coming out from Immortals. I think actually maybe 3 in total. And now Liquid is definitely going to have an ultimate advantage coming into this next fight by quite a large margin. There is a Graviton Surge used, but everybody... oh no, Rafa, there was no one inside of it. That's so disappointing for them. But Immortals actually coming out on top of the fight despite them being down in ultimates, mainly because there was no value for Liquid. And Grim Reality, look at this cleaning up. Ethan as well takes down Rafa, and there's just no one from Liquid around. ID switches over to Sombra to try and get back in time, but he gets hooked by Agilities, who's just been headhunting at the moment. Oh man, see that right there, they had the ultimate advantage going into that. Liquid. Some of the ults weren't quite up yet, but they were going to get them shortly after that. Liquid used a decent bit there, and they're going to have a sound barrier on the side of Liquid and possibly attack visor up for this next fight, but it should be just about one more fight here for Immortals.
Yeah, we got 25 seconds left. And Immortals, they've got to push it to the next point if they want to stay alive. Otherwise, Team Liquid is going to take this series home.
Oh, here we go. The nano boost is used. Agility switched over to Genji, and that's something we've seen him come up huge with on the clutch plays. But the sound barrier used for Liquid, and on the side of Minstrel, Hype gets popped out of that mech. Agilities comes in here, takes down AZK. Right after that, Tac Visor was used, and here comes a Graviton. They need to capitalize on this right here, right now for Immortals. And here they go. They find 3 so far on this one. Agility's cleaning up all of these players. Finally, they do it in just the nick of time. They make it happen yet again. Why would I expect anything else
here, Anthony?
Yeah, maybe just a little. Even. Just a little bit.
Well, that certainly went from Liquid looking very likely to win to Immortals looking very likely to win, as there's now 1 minute and 20 seconds left. And not very far at all, 29 meters left.
Oh, this is... And now Liquid is suddenly a little bit afraid as Mezzer gets charged into the wall. Nami actually has the anti-heals on him. ID charges in. Oh no, gets booped off. See you later. Oh, look at this though. Liquid capitalizing up on that Graviton surge. They all fly through. And Mezzer, a big part of that one, just swinging away with the hammer. And Hyped took quite a while to die there. I don't know if he probably could have ended his life sooner, but whatever. They will be able to regroup in time. They will have Dragon Blade and Nano Boost here, Immortals, for this next fight.
And they're running low on time. They got 42 seconds. If they get it done quickly, they might be able to mount 2 assaults here, but time is getting very low. And at this point, you can really only count on 1.
Here we go. It is going to be Agilities with the Nano Blade. There is a self-destruct out there. He hasn't really found much of anything. He needed to come up big with that. Mezzer did get taken down by Athan, finding absolutely nothing with the Nano Blade. So here we go. Tac Visor out in the back from AZK. And Agility still getting onto the supports, getting the reflect on the sleep dart. Agility's taken down to Hang. And this could be Immortals taking it home right here. There's no one around on the cart. It's only ID. He's got to go stand on it yet again. And there it is. That should be Immortals. Oh no, you still have Mezzer on the cart. Still Agility's hammering away at him, and there it is. They finally finish it off in the end, doing it in, of course, just very exciting fashion, as these teams love to do. They do take it 3-2 in the end.
I want to point out during